What up?
What you doing? What you printing? I bet I know. If I had to guess, you're printing what everybody else has printed except for us.
Yeah, finally getting to it. Well, I was waiting on the 10-3 kit to go along with it.
Yeah, sweet. I actually, hey, what's up, Michael Bird? What's up, everybody?
What up, dudes? And
I
listen, if I don't get your question, it's ask again. I'll get it.
okay, isosceles, we got it.
Isosceles.
Isosceles, I got it. No, I was mad doing a little mad scientist work over here. That's why I texted you. I was like, I'm gonna be a few minutes late.
Oh, that's fine. I was getting it done.
Getting it done. I'm getting it done over here, brother. I'm actually working on the center console to what you're printing right now.
I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some changes to mine so I can still accept the center console in. And I chopped it in half and took the back half of it and lengthened it some, and then hollowed it out on the inside, so there's room for the shift servo. So, I'm probably going to reprint this at some point, but mine is slammed down as far as it'll go. It's got the two 10,000 3S packs in it, and I think it's going to be just fine.
Awesome. What up, everybody? Brian Chambers, which bamboo did you get? What's up, Bob's RC? Mike Bird, flapping lips, Dad. Brian Chambers, you're in here.
Everybody in the house.
Make stuff better. What happening?
So for everybody that's asking, like wondering, I wonder what Kelly's talking about that Ryan's printing, and what is he slamming down and mad scientist work on. Check this out, bro.
Show us. Bruh. That's gonna be killer.
So, SCX6 IJ project underway.
Project IJ giant SCX6. That looks so good, bro.
Big daddy in the house. So yeah, just doing what I do. I'll take this. What I've been working on is
get an answer for Chris.
I'm gonna clean this thing up some, but what I do, everybody, is when on these sixes, when I started, hey dog, go play somewhere else with the ball. I'll print everything out, and if there's floorboards and everything, I'll print everything out. I'll put it all together, and then I use, believe it or not, a corded jam saw, and I'll go in and just Sharpie where I want to delete things, and I'll take and just cut that out with the jam saw, and it does a really good job at hacking away everything. And so what I did was, there were blocks on the bottom of this plate where the seats sit on top of. I shaved them off, got rid of those. I cut out rough cut for the back half of the transmission in the shift servo, and did a few other cuts up front here for the front shocks. And so what I'll do now is I'll go back into CAD and pull these files in individually and just get rid of everything that I've cut away. So going forward, if I print another one, which I will, that'll be all clean and not messed up. So, and it's nice because this thing, with the way it bolts together, you can actually unbolt this thing and just I can reprint just the pieces I need and put it right back together because nothing's glued on this thing. So I'm pretty stoked and happy about the the fidelity of the print and the way that this is coming out. I will say I bought 3/4 inch bullet marker lights for like cargo trailers, and I'm gonna make some bezels for these to fit and put those 3/4 inch bullet lights in there. I got clear ones, amber ones, and red ones. So, you know what? For $20 on Amazon for 30 pack, 10 of each, they're gonna be so bright and they're gonna be so cool in there.
I ordered the one, so I'm doing the Project IJ as well, but I'm doing it 10 scale. So I'm printing it off the way it comes. I haven't reoriented anything. So G codes and all, like, I'm not doing anything. And I want to see what it's looking pretty good so far. I mean, all I have is parts. I hate it when they update the phone.
Yep.
And then you can't find stuff.
Well, shut off the automatic updates, Ryan. You know, just let it go for a while. Mr. Ramsey, that's my dog DJ, 7-year-old golden retriever. He's a good boy.
Did I not take the picture of what I was looking at? I thought I did. Hold on.
I think I'm going to buy the VS410 portal kit and build 2 mullets with my H10 axles. Heck yeah. I would in a heartbeat, flopping. I love my mullet truck. Absolutely love it. And to do it on that platform, yeah, that'd be killer. Oh yeah, 4-wheel steering mullet will be killer.
So I got to get the dog. Hold on.
Nah, everybody's got dogs.
Come on, knucklehead.
Knucklehead. Hey, so looking at that snow star back there.
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was at a place today, and there's a little backstory to this, but does anybody know what that is?
Bricks.
Yeah, it's a brick mortar building, but it's old. It's in a town, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I will show you the top.
Oh, sick.
So I actually walked through like almost 400,000 square foot of the original International Scout building where they used to build them at.
Oh, I didn't know why you were putting those two together because he was all pumped about the trucks, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's the Scout, the International Harvester building. That's why I said I want to take your Snowstar and my Scout down there because I'm gonna be going back at some point soon.
What do they do there now?
So there's a bunch of different businesses now that have basically taken over sectors of that facility. Dude, it is such a big old building. Though the company that I was visiting today takes 360,000 square foot of that. But there's like, I don't know, there's a lot of different businesses in there. It's really cool. It's almost like when you're driving into that, you drive through an old guard shack, and when you're driving between the old buildings, it kind of reminded me of like Tommy Boy, the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
It's just super cool, man. Just took you back in the day. So that's why I was saying I want to take your Snowstar and my Scout.
Go ahead. Keep on.
And take them down there and sit them in front of the bell tower and just take some glamour shots. Be super cool. Or we should just take them down there and run them around down there. It'd be cool. Federal Reserve Building. I wish. Got my Red Cat Axe rig, which is the Scout 2-body. Nice. Yeah. I'm looking forward to driving Ryan's new little Scout that he got. So has anybody on here printed one of these IJs out for anything? Because it looks like I saw some guy on YouTube, man, that had one on a VS410, and it just, no, I take that back. It was an H10 optic, and that body just fits so nice on that chassis.
I've done a lot of research on these lately, more than normal. And for the H10, and if you watch Harley's videos, he does a good job explaining what the design challenges are. Basically, that servo on axle is something you have to negotiate up in the front. Otherwise, you get H10 axles and VS410 rails and you let it rip. And it looks like that thing fits really nice on the VRD as well. Now, the 10-3 stuff I'm doing, it's, to me, apparent in a way it's an afterthought, but I think it's still going to work. But I'm still printing off all the pieces. I'll show you guys later, but I got all the 10-3 mounted to the chassis. And then the rest of the regular bits I'm working on. I got a hood and part of the bonnet, and so a lot of it's done.
So do you have to change the rails too for the 10-3?
No.
Okay, that's cool.
The only reason you have to change the rails on the optic is because it doesn't have them, like the Capra wouldn't have them.
Yep.
So,
buggy. Yep.
A couple questions I want to answer before I get too far. Chris, I'll dive into the radio and see again, but I just looked, and aux 3 was just 100%. It was just 100. It was just like nothing was done to aux 3. Might have lucked out, and that was all it needed to be. Brian, P1S defaults to the 0.4 nozzle. You can go 0.2 for really intricate detail, but if it's new to you, rock the 0.4 default. Everything's going to be you already basically configured for that. You know what I mean? Temps and times and whatever. Quick Internet told me 0.4, and I think that's what mine is too. And then, so Mike Bird, we did drive this the other day. It was a trail run, so didn't really challenge it at all. I am going to get out on the rocks stock. But yeah, so this is, everything about it is Vanquish and typical, except for, the cage work and the servo on axle. But the transmission, skid plate, all that stuff is the same as I see on my VS410 and my Phoenix builds. And those guys got their rigs today. So Mint Julep and the Phoenix is in good hands now.
Nice.
But out of the box, I did the radio this comes with, let me change a lot of things. It was a little jumpy, so I dialed down travel and added expo in on throttle. The drag brake's okay for brushed, but man, I'm only getting this out on the rocks for y'all because I'd already have another motor in it if it wasn't for that. And I've already printed off I've bolted up the Origin files to this, and it looks awesome. But I'm like, let me just run it stock with the stock panels, and then I'll take it back out on the Origin files. It's like just a few bolts, and I could like completely change the way this looks. And maybe I'll do that. But this thing is pretty awesome. On the trails, no, it wasn't a challenge at all. Like, I really can't wait to get on some rocks.
We got in some side hills over there. That one line that we took that Kirk was pointing out to us.
And this brutal. Had no trouble.
Yeah, yours was fine.
No trouble. And yeah, I can't wait to get this somewhere a little bit more challenging. But I really do like this thing. And the stock panels are nice. It's just I've seen the Yokohama so often. I kind of like the idea that the Porgin files look cool. So we're going to do a little mail call here in a second.
Uh-oh.
So, by the way, if you look at the IJ and the list of screws and parts you need for it, it's not crazy until you go shopping for them. So I only need like 20 or 10 or 5 of this screw and that screw, but you can only buy them in like hundreds.
Buy them. You'll never go wrong.
I'm about to start selling Project IJ screw kits. Because I got $100 order in my Amazon cart for screws and magnets, way over abundance of what I'm going to need.
What?
Anybody building Project IJ needs the screw kits? Let me know. I'm parting out these 100-piece purchases because I only need 20 and I'm getting 100, or I need 8 and I'm getting 50, or whatever. But since I'm not scaling mine up to a 6 scale, I'm just everything by the book. Their hinges, the magnets, the small screws, the big screws, everything.
Don't buy the hinges. I've got 100 of those that he calls out for on the doors.
You got that size, that 8x10 or whatever?
I think it's pretty. Yeah, I got the exact same ones. I bought them for something, just like a bag of 100 of them for like $10 on Amazon or whatever it was. But you know, I've got. Here's the thing, Ryan. I had a big allotment of screw kits or various sizes from the snowmobile that I built. So all I had to do was I had to use 5mm bolts on this.
Well, yeah, you're doing I mean, it's completely different in a way.
Because yeah.
What you're doing, right? But
right.
I'm going 10 scale just as intended. And I've burnt through. I bought a Capra screw kit the other day, and I have burnt through it on that parts build.
Gotcha.
Because it was just a parts build, and so it didn't come to screws like the kits do.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty excited about the IJ. I feel like I'm going to make more than one actually already.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone's going to get an IJ. I'm going to sell one, and I'm going to get another one. I guarantee it. And I'll see how it does on the light oil and go from there. But yeah, if you have those hinges, bro, because I'm going to use those hinges on the Unimog, and I want to use them on this IJ.
Yeah, I have them.
But I don't need 100. And so I've got a cart full of stuff where it's only $10 a whack, but it's like 10 items.
Sure.
And so if I don't need to buy those hinges, brother, I'm taking them off the cart.
Yeah, I have a whole bag of them.
Give me 10.
That's fine. I'll give you 20.
Give me 20. Sick. Sick. Man, since we're talking about the IJ, I'm going to show you the chassis.
Sorry, guys. I'm over here listening and working out some of these files real quick.
So this was going to be the Corvair, and I've kind of changed my mind, and I'm doing IJ on it. What's neat about the light kit that thing recommends is if you look at those light kits on Amazon off that parts list, you can choose different size like lights, 30 millimeter, 20 millimeter, 15, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. So, but I mean, here it is. The 10.3 IJ conversion kit business is bolted on. So front cross member and bumper, there's a plate where probably the battery or receiver goes. You have to take off the spur gear cover. So that's a piece. And then the skids are specific to the IJ. And you can see those holes in there, which are going to be the receivers for the magnets. And then this back cross member I've got bolted in.
Did I just hear you say you're going to do the magnets?
I bought them. I'm going to buy them. Why not? I think if I was doing a 6 scale one, I wouldn't even try to get magnets that big, and I would do something else.
I think the magnets are a great way to go. I mean, Kirk and I have used magnets on quite a few of the different bodies, and
they locate in really good. So not
yeah,
only do they
seem
magnet
to be fine.
connect, you know, I was thinking about their magnet areas. I was like, those seem really deep. Here's why. So not only is it a magnet connection, but it's like a peg that locates it as well. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not just the magnets, but it's also the cylinder tube peg of it all.
Yep.
And here's my hood for the IJ. The detail's pretty cool. It's pretty good. I don't know how much finish work I'm going to do, but man, this is a neat kit, dude.
Oh, nice. You got the hood done. What's the fidelity look like?
It's all right. It's all right. I'm picky, but it's okay.
Mine's printing right now, actually.
But man, it's everything is already like pre-drilled and tapered. Heads are going to fit flush. Like everything's pretty rock on, and it's interesting. I'm not even going to start putting that stuff together for the body until I have all the screws. I was lucky to get this stuff up.
You know, I followed along with the manual for the most part, putting mine together so far. And you know, I'm about halfway done with, you know, screwing everything together, but it's really, dude, once you get everything printed out, it's like have yourself some drill bits laying there, you know, like do some pre-drilling on some things. But other than that, it goes together really well.
It seems like it's gonna, and that's why I'm just not gonna even start until I got a box of parts and it's all IJ, and I'm not gonna even start with that body business until I have all the screws, because once I get started, I want to get done.
Right. Absolutely.
What's funny is I just bought all this axial skid plate and new cross members and bumper bits for this Corvair that now I'm pivoting from. That's okay. I'll just have to get another base camp kit, I guess.
But here's the dude, you know what? Like you love that CJ7. So this is going to be, you know, I mean, you can park that CJ and just put it away. This thing's going to be the new CJ, man.
It is going to be the new CJ.
You know? And you can beat on it.
With a top.
You know what I love the most about this contraption is I like all the side panels that screw on, because if you screw it up somehow, just replace one of those panels.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if somebody T-bones you like Ryan did to me, then, you know, you don't have to replace everything.
It's a nice, that's why I'm like, I'm already going to build more than one. I already know it. Like somebody's going to, when I'm done there, you can get I'll take an order now. You can have a base camp 10 III IJ. And then I'm going to build another one. I would like to build one. I've been saying this for a long time now. I would like to build one on the VS410. But
yeah,
I have an easier time getting the base camps.
Well, and the, you know, the base camps are simple. You know, there's nothing.
I can do the base camp without the manual now, dude. I guarantee it.
So flopping lips, yes, I would highly recommend it. I've got an Ender 3 as well, and I actually used it to print some of these files that I beefed up to the 6 scale on my Ender 3. So you can, you'd be able to print everything out for the 110 scale on the Ender.
Let me know, because I got the screws and the magnets you're gonna need.
Yeah, Ryan wants to sell you a kit.
And the hinges. It's just crazy. Like the light kit and the screws and magnets, I'm at $120 on Amazon. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Craig's
bought
asking.
another Hobby Wing motor, but I got a 1200 kV.
Nice.
We'll see. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know what I'm going to put it in yet. Right now, this 10 3's got a 1800 in it. But I don't really want to put the 1200 in the optic, but I could.
You know, I got that 1200 in my mullet truck, and I think it's just perfect.
It's got to be fine. And I think the mullet weighs nothing. The optic really is light compared to some of my stuff. And I'm like, maybe it's fine in there. I don't know. But yeah, dude. So I bought lights for the IJ, or I'm going to order soon. I got my cart dialed in. And then I got VS410 lights for the new Scout. VS410 Classic Origin. Got a receiver. Got a 1200 Hobby Wing. Cross members I don't need now. And I bought the base camp bumpers because I thought I was going to maybe want them on the Corvair. But
no.
Let's keep building base camps, bro. That's what I'm gonna do.
Base camp are us.
Base camps are us, and then that other twin I-beam is done. So I've got a whole nother extra front axle and a bunch of links again.
Nice. That's fantastic.
What's that?
Fantastic. You got all that new stuff, man. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I need some screws, bro.
Get boxes of 100 bolts for about $6 a box usually. Nice.
But yeah, dude, if I can get those hinges, I can get going on the Unimog some more too. I changed the tires on my CJ. And remember on my second pre-runner, the tires were rubbing pretty bad. They were chunky like BFGs.
No, I don't.
I put those Smoothie pre-runner tires on that one now. So
the ones that you originally bought for the pre-runner, the Pro lines.
Yeah. So they look a little more appropriate. And the CJ now, the CJ looked like a mall crawler because I had these tires on the CJ just sitting there, but this is more pre-runner-esque. And now this one's twin I-beam because it was four-wheel drive till just the other day.
Sweet. It looks like what was it? Michael Bird, yeah, owner of a World War II Jeep with a Rolls-Royce original engine. How fun is that?
Wow. And
Congrats. That sounds fun.
CJ's dressed up, got some more appropriate wheels now.
Oh, CJ.
Dude, wide load.
Wide max. I almost got a notion to go down while you're talking and showing off all your little toys. I'm tempted to go down and get my other 6 chassis and take my Mickey Thompsons off of it and put it on this chassis and see what they look like with this body. Because that's what I want to run. You know me. I should buy like 3 sets of Mickey Thompsons.
You like those Mickeys.
I like the growly look of them.
It's not your fault.
I know. It's Proline's fault.
Blame yourself.
It's Mickey Thompson's fault.
What's the next 10 scales tires you're getting?
Did somebody ask you that, or are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
If I unplug this computer right now and go show you all the 110 scale tires I have, I'm not buying any.
Oh, you're not buying any?
No. I've got a gazillion of them. Why? What?
Because I am.
You're buying more tires?
Bro, come on. Trips.
Oh.
Another set of 10 scale trips.
You gonna put those on the Scout, or what are you putting them on?
I don't know yet. Doesn't matter. they might go on this optic. Listen, I am legit only keeping it stock for my homies. But dude, as soon as I'm done with the stock run on the rocks, these are going on something else. These are getting metal wheels and either Patagonias or Trepidors.
I'm surprised you don't take that over down across the street down the way.
I'm going to when I get a minute.
And do the film in there. It's supposed to be 70, what, Friday?
I'm going to knock it out so I can start working on it, dude. I want to get the stock run done for these dudes.
Heck yeah. Get it done.
Get it done. I mean, the trail run, I've got some footage. I could say that's enough, but it's not. I think to really illustrate the difference of brushed and brushless, this thing's got to get on the rocks to see the difference, to create the context.
You know what kind of tires I'd put on that?
Probably something ugly.
Mickey's.
Exactly what I said.
Hey man, this is the guy's got a deadbolt over here with 2.2 Mickeys on it, a 1/10 scale deadbolt.
That thing looked good, dude. When I get this rock footage on this optic, I'm gonna mix in our trail run that day.
Yeah. How did the video come out of me ripping it over that little jump
With the fast stuff?
with the deadbolt when I kept rolling it over?
I mean,
did you get any good footage of it or no?
All right. It's all right.
It's a 10.
Sometimes you see a route that you think is going to do you something, solid, like double mint gum, like commercial quality.
Yep.
And it doesn't necessarily.
It doesn't do it.
If it was hot, I would have posted already short form. You would have seen it. It's all right.
Nice. I'm sitting here just twiddling my thumbs over here, looking at my other computer screen, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this stinking console, because I got to make it bigger. I got to make it wider. I got to work it out. Why did they have to put the first and second gear shift servo back there where it's at? It just gets in the way every stinking time that we try to do something. Every time, Ryan.
What is it?
The SCX6 shift servo. It's in the way every time when we print a body.
Yeah, that's true.
That thing is always in the way. And I got to figure out how to work this out, man.
I gotcha.
Because see, it's solid. It's solid on this back side.
Really?
And this is where that shift servo's at. And so what I'm trying to do is I want to change the height of this. So what I've done is chop this thing in half.
Bro, I think my 10 III one's hollow, dude.
Remove this. No, because it's got screw holes in the bottom of it to mount to the bottom plate. Yeah. If you got the file that's hollowed out, I want to know about it.
It's not. It's only hollowed on the
yeah, just around the bell housing.
Wait a minute though. That's not the truth. Yeah, it is the truth.
Yeah, it is. I know it is. Well, but that's why I'm saying I need to hollow this out and actually make this a little taller so I can get over the top of that shift servo.
Gotthat's
what I'm
negative hole. Just throw a negative hole in there.
I'm going through and I just actually got rid of the material in the center of it and hollowed out the back half of it, and I made it taller. And
that's what I'm saying. A negative square rectangle size to what you want and put it in there.
Yeah, I'm already pretty much there. I'm just rolling it around in my head if I really want it like this or not. So what Chris, it's talking about fail safe. So if you reverse the throttle, what's happening is it's gonna send you a warning that you got throttle input. So if you had to reverse the throttle, do what it says. It wants you to rebind to reestablish fail safe. So what that means is if for whatever reason you turn off the radio by mistake while the truck's still on, it won't run away on you. That's really
boil down for that. Are you reversing the throttle input or the direction of forward or backwards? I've had to do it before. I don't remember what all was involved. And I got so many stinking radios right now. I don't know what's on where. Working for the Phoenix.
That happens.
Let me see. DX5C, DXC Plus, DX5 Pro. Holy smokes, bro. I don't even know where it's at.
Holy smokes.
Are you in the book or is that what the radio's telling you, Chris? The radio.
Let's see.
Some of it's just generic warnings. Auto select, FJ45. Go to reverse. Steering reverse, throttle reversed on this one. So do that and then just bind it. Now, if you have to calibrate it, you'll have to get in your travels and make sure you're at 100%. So write down the numbers or whatever, make a note. If you have to calibrate those motors, you've got to be, if you read the fine print on those combos, those brushless censored situations, your steering and your throttle has to be 100% both directions. So when you do the full trigger, full brake, full left, full right calibration baloney, it actually gets what it needs for the signal.
Okay, no. Just highlight it. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with a 6 with pre-runner.
It'd be awesome, but too much of an undertaking. Like, honestly, it's cool that we got these two-wheel drive lock differential like fasties. But honestly, at that point, considering the SCX6s, I would just get a dedicated basher solid rear axle, Baja Ray or Super Baja Ray or something like that. Because the 6, it'd be sick, but it won't be fast enough.
Right.
It'll be real heavy, but not really fast enough. Let's see.
I love the 6 just the way it is, but those 110 scales, they're so fun to just hop up and make them go fast.
Yeah, it's been great.
It's a blast. Yeah, man. Getting it done over here. That's way too tall. Sorry, guys. I'm busy Einsteining here on this file to try and figure out.
Yeah, so Chris, I reversed the steering and the throttle on the Vanquish. And those numbers I sent you are good.
Yeah, make stuff better. That's on my short list of getting a SBR. I've been hounding Ryan about it for a while. Telling him I'm gonna buy one.
You know it, that stuff's back in stock. So
yeah, well, it ain't gonna happen for me anytime real soon, but at some point it will.
I need to send in my DX5C to get scroll wheel fixed, and then I can sell it. It's just like my C plus, but it's not. This was great forever, but now the scroll wheels needs fixed. I got to get my airplane radio sent in too.
Oh, are you saying we're going to do some flying soon?
I hope so, man. I built this channel off that, man. It's kind of brutal. I should be doing it, but they dropped the ball when they quit sending me stuff because there was no pressure to get out there and do it anymore.
Right.
I consider it a break, which is fine.
Bro, I think I just worked this out to where I think it'll work.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get it. And at least a print or two.
Yeah, it should be pretty close. Yeah.
I'm jamming on this tile job, man. I mean, I think
Tile it up.
it's slow going, but I think in a couple of weeks I may be done.
Sweet. Well, you know, it's going to be warm then after you're done with that, and then we can get out and play with airplanes and other stuff.
If we schedule it right, I can get out anyway. I've got a pretty good balance going.
Nice.
Sundays, work.
Yeah, we can work it out. I'm thinking maybe Sunday at some point we can probably get out. It's supposed to be warm. So I'm in.
I'm into it.
I am in.
Kirk make me some more Snowstar stickers a little smaller for the VS410.
Oh. Yeah, if you're going to do another Snowstar.
Well, dude, that paint scheme has done me pretty good on that Scout, right? We kind of see a lot of Scouts. Some people don't know better, think they're Broncos. But that Snowstar thing, man, it's like a exclusive club. If you know, you know.
Right. And the next time I go down to visit this customer, I'm taking that because I need to get some shots of that, yours by itself, and then mine and yours in front of that bell tower, dude. Because everybody that knows International Scouts knows that bell tower.
Could you imagine we have your Scout, my Travelall, the Snowstar?
Oh, yeah. Do them all.
Whatever size Travelall you want, I got it. Basically.
It'd be cool to find out who actually owns that property and see if we can just go down there and crawl around. It'd be cool.
The factory?
Yeah, outside. I'm itching to go downstairs and get my other chassis up here and take my Mickeys off and put them on this one. I'm curious to see what this thing looks like.
Do it. Do it. Chris, are you getting that bound okay?
All right, I'm going to do that.
Do it, man.
I'll mute myself.
I wish you would. Come on. It's not showing anything. Let's see where we're getting on this print. If it'll let me. Come on, man. There we go. That works. So, Chris, do you know how to get the receiver in bind mode? You got it bound, but no throttle. You're going to have to calibrate it. Make sure the travel adjustment is at 100% for now on the steering and the throttle. And happens all the time, man, with these things. You'll think it's broke, but it's not. Let's see. What KV motor is that? I forget. 2800 combo. There it is. I'm going to pull up the directions. All right, bear with me. You guys can see me. I can't see you. Let's see. Connecting the motor to the SC, throttle signal, smart throttle. I did this the other day. There we go. Let me let you guys see what I'm seeing. All right, hold on, bro. We're going to walk you through this right now. Hold on. Yeah, check your travels. Make sure you're at 100% on the throttle and take a note or a picture because you can put the numbers back in that you want. And let me get this one off and remove it. I'm pulling up a manual real quick, dude.
Sorry, I'm just taking tires off.
No worries. All right, hold on a minute now. So I have multiple windows open right at the moment. Oh, gosh, it won't let me slide it over. That's fine. ESC calibration. It's in the middle at the top. In order to make the ESC match the throttle range, you must calibrate it when you begin to use a new ESC. If you install a new radio system or make changes to your throttle brake values in your transmitter, you must redo the ESC calibration process. Failure to calibrate the ESC to your radio system will result in the ESC not working correctly. Set the failsafe on your radio to a neutral position to ensure the motor stops in the event of a signal loss, which is basically just rebinding it. Power on your transmitter and begin with throttle values at 100% for dual rates and travel, and at neutral for any trims or sub-trim. Verify there are no ABS braking functions activated before proceeding with calibration. For transmitters with an LCD, turn the dual rate knob to the max setting and center the throttle trim. Connect a battery to the ESC. So press and hold the power button. The red LED on the ESC will start to flash and the motor will beep. Release the power button. The ESC will enter programming mode if the set button is not released within 8 seconds. And you're not trying to get into programming mode. With the throttle trigger and trim in the neutral position, press and release the power button. Green LED will flash once, and the motor will emit one beep. Pull the throttle trigger to full throttle, press and release the power button again. You're going to get 2 green flashes and 2 little beeps. Go full reverse, press and release the set button while you're holding these inputs. Green LED will flash 3 times. The motor will emit 3 tones. And when calibration is complete, the motor will operate normally. At that point, I always power everything down. So at that point, power off the truck, unplug the battery, turn off the radio, just cuz. And then you can turn on the radio and then power up the car and test it. But that's the most crucial part, is that these beeps and these endpoints that you're sending on steps 4 through 7, if your travels aren't at 100%, it won't do it. Stuff will still work, but there'll be a delay, whatever like that. And you don't want that. Am I even still on the TV right now? Seriously, did I lose the stream? Oh my gosh. We're still here? Yeah, bro. Awesome. That worked.
Still here.
You could have said something.
I've been muted.
I couldn't see anything but the manual. I'm still on TV. Okay, good.
We're still on.
Chris, yeah, awesome. So that's it. And so if you had a reverse or whatever like that and you rebound, and then when you go through that calibration, now it knows what's forward and reverse, and you should have a nice throttle response now. So funny story. The reason I know this is because I had a motor. It was a 2-in-1, but same kind of situation. And I could not get it to work. And it was always like it would finally go. It was jumpy. And I tried this calibration stuff, and I could never get it to do the beeps like we were talking about. And then I actually read the manual better all the way. And I was like, oh, yeah, let me get rid of the weird numbers I have and go 100% on everything like it says, and no trim and whatever. Because when things don't work, it doesn't tell you why. It just doesn't work. So that's what it was. It was like trim and travel was holding me up from it working. And once I read the manual, go figure, and did it, then worked.
Trim and travel.
Dude, Chris has my Vanquish, y'all, my Phoenix, that patina job, my first kit I ever built.
He sent me a couple pictures of it.
The first Lexan. He should tag me on Facebook since he's spamming the world with it.
He's working it out.
It's a nice rig. It's a nice looking rig, bro.
I told him we ran it a couple times. So I thought it was great.
It was the top scale performer I had for the longest time, and probably it and the CJ were getting to be tied.
What I want to know is when Chris is going to pop for my K8. He asked about it the other day. Chris, when are you going to buy a K8, bro?
I don't know, man. It's probably in line behind the custom base camp IJ series. Or who knows what else.
Yeah, I heard that.
No, the K8, you got to have a basher. K8's mean, dude.
It's pretty mean. You've ran that a couple times, Ryan.
Bro, I flew it. I flew it, and I ran it through its paces on the oval. So the thing about a big truck like that is it doesn't have the turning radius to work on a little oval, but it's got the throttle blippity blip to break loose those tires and get around on that oval. We dug that oval out with that rig, dude.
Oh, big time.
We used to rut that oval all the time running bash. We had X Maxes on it, your Creighton big dog, 6S stuff, UDR, little stuff, slashes, everything on that thing. Monster trucks. We used that oval more than anyone else ever did, because the guys that race oval for real, it was too rough for them, so they never really ran it. But for guys that didn't have a lot of experience and didn't know how to fly the jumps, the oval's a great place to put somebody with low stick time on. So a lot of the newbies, I'd put them on the oval, and then us guys that knew what we were doing just like to rip the oval too. Racing is an absolute blast. I'd like to see the pre-runners on the oval or something like that.
Dude, don't get me started. I would love to race those pre-runners on an oval track.
Our stuff was stupid fast the other day. We had our pre-runners out, me, Kirk, and Kelly. And considering from the very first time we had them out to where they're at now, we couldn't, I don't know if any of us could actually control it if it was full throttle.
I couldn't.
I couldn't. They were so fast.
Bro, I think Kirk's was probably the most controllable of all of them.
I think it was. And I think he had his travel down and a ton of expo on his throttle channel.
Yeah. Yep, I think so. Mine, yeah, I can inch mine and inch it in the grass to get it to full throttle, and it's
yours wants to do standing backflips.
Yeah, I need to take that thing. I honestly, yeah, it does. I need to take that transmission apart and move it back so it's in first gear. That is too much. I enjoyed driving that truck down at France Park on the sand when Kirk and I went down there, and it was in first gear with that motor and that setup, and it was awesome.
Honestly, man, I bet if you were just to run it on 2S, you would like it the way it is.
Probably, but the thing is, it cogs because of it stuck in second gear. Oh. I don't care for that, so I'm probably I'm gonna take it back and put it back in first gear.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either.
Yep. So, what's the trick when you don't take your tires off your SCX6 very often and they get stuck?
Bang on the axle stub with it and try not to beat up the threads while you're pulling on the tire.
I'm putting a nut back on to do that just a little bit, a couple threads.
That's a good idea.
And then using the old dead blow smack hammer. Try and get it to break loose. That's why I got my drill out.
Rock it a couple times.
I'm opening up the hole just a hair on these. Since how I'm doing this. There it comes. Because, you know, we run these things and run them. We beat the snot out of these sixes.
Next time, use red Loctite.
Look at that. Oh, beefcake.
Ugly.
No, this is going to look so good on this IJ. Oh, can't wait. If I can get my tires off.
Yeah, Chris said make sure your hex bolt retainers aren't in too far coming out the other side.
Oh, yeah, good point.
The post.
Yeah. Usually I don't have any problems. Sometimes they come off pretty easy, like this one's coming off easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check that. It's a good idea.
I've had a heck of a time with those too sometimes, though.
Well, because usually the Mickeys stay on chassis number 1, and then I either, switch up to either the BFGs or what are those, Falcons or whatever that comes on the.
Yeah, the Honcho tires are Falcons, and then BFGs on the Rubik Wrangler.
So I have a tendency to just leave them on there. The only time I take them off is if we are doing a lot of wading in water, and then I'll take them apart and let the foams dry out. But other than that, I don't mess with them.
Yeah, I don't even do that if they get wet. I just keep rolling them every now and then.
How's all 50,000 doing tonight in here?
Fantastic.
They're all watching us.
I like those big treps, dude. I like the little treps. I'm sold on the treps.
The treps that come stock on the Coyote are bad to the bone. Bad to the bone.
They are. And so are the Proline ones that Kirk has, and so are the big ones on my 6.
Those, yeah, but it's almost like they're different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they are.
It's a different compound.
The cheap China Proline Coyote ones, and then the Proline ones.
Gotcha.
The real Proline ones. I think what makes a Coyote good is that it's the Coyote, and they're dual stage, but they're super soft, and they're treps. But Kirk's treps were fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks to Ryan's Hobby Wall, I can now say chassis 1 and 2 when referring to the SCX6 also. Yeah, so can I. I used
Who
to
said that?
say number 3.
Who said that? Chris?
Chris.
Oh, yeah. I told Chris last night, I think it was, and we were messaging back and forth, and I was like, yeah, you're going to have a wall of SCX6 bodies just like me and Ryan. Because I think this IJ is like number 16.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes, dude. I got them everywhere. The six bodies, printed ones. Yes.
Yeah, you got to move some of those.
Bro, I got 3 Blazers, bro.
That's nuts.
3. So everybody, forget about buying at Ryan's store. Come see me, man.
Yeah, but when you buy my stuff, you get a chassis, you get a rig.
I gotta get rid of some stuff, ladies and
Get a
gentlemen.
rig with my stuff.
Where is my wrench? Here it is, right in front of me. I'll sell anything with a chassis on it. Somebody wants a new Blazer body? Tell me what color you want it. Work it out.
There you go. Links in the Discro.
Because let's get after it and get it done.
Ha! Bro.
What?
I don't have any 6 scales yet. I might have to run before I get infected. do not watch any of our SCX6 videos on both of our channels, because you will, if you're on the fence, this will push you straight off.
Yep.
And when you fall off the fence, click through to my Horizon Hobby link in the description.
You'll
help me out.
I had a couple guys. Chris turned me on to one of the Facebook groups the other day, and he had posted some stuff on there about some of our bodies, and I put a couple of pictures of one of the K5, the Blazer body, the Bug truck, and some guys were like, "Man, that Bug truck is sick," and I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "What files did you do that with? Where are those files at?" And I'm like, "I married 2 different sets of files together, dude. I did some trickery on that thing."
Yeah, it's not available. You just got to do it.
Yep. Do it or buy it, one of the two.
Yeah, you could post the files up in your cuts and slices, but
yeah,
dude, you'd have to tell folks how to glue stuff, how to finish stuff, how to back it up, everything.
Yeah, that was a real trick. That body was. Yep. But I love it. She's one of my favorite bodies to run. Lightweight. Plenty of clearance on the front and rear for the departure.
Chris, you couldn't do it for any less than that, because the shipping will kill you.
What's that?
A full SCX6 2K custom body.
Oh. Yeah. These bodies really just, like haul and crawl, or to beat the creek, Axial Fest. Come find us, man. You guys want something? Pick it up, look at it.
I wish I could have enough chassis to have every body on wheels. I don't like having the bodies not on chassis.
Yeah, I get that. I hear you.
But at a point you can't.
Right.
You said 16. That's asinine. I've got 3 bodies not on chassis for the 6 scale.
Yep. I'm stupid crazy over here, guys. Yep. Well, I got two Bug trucks, just for starters. 2 Bug trucks, 3 Blazers, and this IJ. I mean, that's 6 right there. right? Just
That one brown bug truck, bro.
yeah.
You got to paint it again.
Yeah, it's pretty pitiful. You know what I call that truck?
I think I can guess.
You ready? It's hideous business.
It's Mother Nature line 2 business. I thought you were going to call it the Brown Hornet. I mean,
Bro, that's why it's called, it's bug truck number 2. It's number 2.
butt truck.
Butt truck.
Bro, you couldn't do a better job if you tried to make a turd, dude.
with the copper door handles and everything. Yeah,
Bro, it's shiny too. I mean, come on.
Dude, that's the truck I take out and just beat the snot out of. That's the body that I put on for Mr. Pete Holly. Here you go, man.
I still paint it. The dung beetle. There you go.
The dung beetle.
That's actually a super good name for that. It's the only way you can justify the paint job.
Who
You
said
gotta
that?
show the guys this truck I'm talking about.
Was that Francis?
No, this was Chris.
Oh. Come on, Chris. Man.
No, he nailed it. That's pretty good.
The dung beetle?
Dude.
That is pretty good.
I
won't lie.
That's really good.
Well, I'm on my last
Your last wheel
tire rotation here. So
I wonder if these, should I show the guys the Origin files on this? It's so easy. Except my driver's out of juice, I already know. But it's only like 4 screws.
Really? Oh, for the hood?
Yeah, it's like 4 for each thing, man. The roof, the doors, the hood. You know, it's like 16 altogether. That's it.
Gotcha. Wow. Guys, I'm glad I got a awesome fiance because she just left me beat the hell out of my countertop.
She let you beat the hell out of your countertop?
Yeah, man.
That's nice.
Yeah. Dude, I got more dirt on my countertop right now.
It's your countertop.
The part, bro. She don't say anything. I'm just saying it because. But I do like giving these wheels a little once over with the drill bit.
The road apple.
The dung beetle. Love it. Maybe I should have Kirk have that woman make me some stickers for that, the dung beetle.
Mr. Hanky.
The dung beetle.
Mr. Hanky's go get him wrecker service. Getting stuck stinks.
What if I did stickers on it that said you dump it, we pump it? Should I make a pumper out of it?
I mean, you could. 254 poop.
Yep, that runs around local for sure. Wow. Yeah, we could do that for sure. All right, now. What the hell did I do with my body? Curious to see what this looks like on here now. Oh yeah. See, this is the look that I was wanting. And you know what? The width is perfect. It's exact. So what I did on this, guys? Yeah, look at that. So the width, if I can get it down here, I went a little wider and taller than what I did length, just to give me a little more body width. And it's exactly where I wanted it to be.
Let me see the side again, bro. You know what I'm looking at.
Well, it's not sitting perfect yet, bro.
Yeah,
I know
you got room to slide it up just a hair.
I got to slide it up a little bit, bro. There. That should be pretty close right there.
There it is. Man, what'd you end up going on the length? 160?
163.
163.
Yep.
Dang.
It moved on me again, but yep.
No, that's going to be just killer. Are you able to use any of the stock wheel well inner fenders? I bet you could.
Probably.
On the rear anyway.
But yeah, it's pretty close to what I was wanting.
Man, that's badass.
It's because it's got Mickey's on it.
I don't know about that, but no, that looks meaner than hell. I've been wanting to get some filament that looks like Schwinn green. Dude, whenever I see Harley's Origin or Optic or whatever the hell the one that's $3,500 is called, you see the green that's on his?
I have, yes.
Bro.
It's almost like it's almost like it's emerald in a way.
It's Schwinn green, bro. It's like Stingray.
Yeah.
Banana seat. 5-speed. Let's go.
Heck yeah.
I love that green a lot.
You know what I love? I love the look of my new IJ with these Mickeys on there. Sorry, but not sorry.
That's okay. It's America.
I just think the Jeeps look killer with big, meaty tires on them.
You can't go wrong with these rigs. But yeah, dude, I mean, the Mickeys are functional.
Yeah, we've proven that out a few times. Craig leaving, or did he leave? Later, Craig.
Craig Beaven leaving?
Hey, yeah. Who was it that was going to buy my Prometheus P2 up here in the back corner?
Craig.
Yeah. You said he's not too far away?
Frankfurt.
We need to connect, brother, if you're still on here. Because I want to get rid of some airplanes, guys. A few more.
I need to gear up for Beat the Creek.
Are you going?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
Bro, we could have a damn booth.
Yeah, it's called a pickup truck in the parking lot.
Yeah, but man, if we had I wonder what it costs to have a booth.
It's called having a pickup truck at the parking lot in a hotel.
I mean, yeah, there's that. But
yeah,
when I go to things like this, I mean, it's like kissing babies. I want to be at a place where it's easy to meet folks and like kind of base camp. Like if you can get power or a generator at your booth, you can charge, you can run your rigs.
Right.
Somebody can stay back and watch the thing, and we could have our bodies on display.
So here's the thing. Have you ever been to Beat the Creek? Because I haven't.
I haven't been anywhere.
So
but the internet.
I want to go. Here, dude. Remember what Pete told us? He was driving his Blazer across the mud, and some guy walked up and had 3 bills in his hand, and he's like, "I want to buy that right now, dude." If somebody does that with me, I'm gonna be like, "Let me put fresh double A's in my radio for you, bro." Here you go.
That's a little overkill, but
you know what I'm saying, though,
dude. All day long, that's what I'm saying. I gotta go because I can get rid of a lot of stuff, and so could you, and then we can make some more.
Well, that's
the thing to me is about the internet and YouTube is amazing, but and I know this from all the airplane shows when I got to actually meet guys that had been watching the channel forever.
Yep,
bro, you're friends for life. There's nothing like the real connection. Internet's great. Dirty Thirds, welcome in. Good to see you. But dude, I'd love to meet up with some of these folks that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We've we've all seen each other's work and rigs, and there's a lot of people that put out content on YouTube that we've seen. Bro, that is so trick, man. That I think I might want to do one.
IJ6.
Ha! I gotta get the roof. I want the roof.
Yeah, I gotta buy those files, bro.
I want the roof to be easy to come off, though.
What's that? I had to go get some other things. What?
I think I want the roof to be like easy to come off. Like magnets or something simple. Because then I can bolt that body down to the chassis and put the battery in the back or something. Just lift the roof off and switch the battery.
So one thing that would be kind of cool to do.
I want full doors too.
They've got those little itty bitty like clamps that come down, and you know what I'm talking about. They have the screw on the backside.
Oh my gosh, yeah, for the cage.
Yeah, you could put those on the roof to the back quarter panels, and put 4 of them on there and just tighten them down to hold the top on.
That's not bad.
And how many guys out there have Jeeps do that shit? I had a Jeep. I came close to doing it one time. So, it happens. And then I'm going to use these for the headlights. And I got the red ones on Amazon, $20. Like I said, $20 for.
And those are the right size?
No, these are 3/4 inch. They're too small because the actual on the 6, these might work for the 10 scale. Actually, I don't know what the size, the diameter of the hole is for the.
I'll tell you.
Tell me, because these are 3/4.
Yeah, but it's going to be in metric.
Whatever. Tell me a metric. I don't care.
So the lights for the 10 scale are looks like the 20 millimeters.
20?
Yeah.
Bro. Let me show you. I don't know if you can read that. It's flashing 20 millimeters.
Oh, snap.
And so these come with the rubber grommet. See that?
No way. They come with a bezel, bro.
Yes. Look at that, bro.
How many did you get?
I got a pack of 30, baby. 10 red, 10 white, and 10 amber.
All right, shopping list. Hinges and lights. Bro, those are sick. What's the wire connection? Servo lead? Okay, so you got to wire them in.
Yeah, and these are backwards. These are backwards like what the trailer market is. Black is hot. White is neutral or negative.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, I mean, you just hardwire them. Who cares?
But yeah, all you got to do is if you got any dead servos, cut the bloody dead servo off. Don't use the middle wire and do it. Exactly. And then you got a servo lead.
Right, exactly. But these things are going to be the cat's meow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I like the bezel business, actually.
Yeah, the bezels are great.
If that works.
Hey, Ryan, you're welcome.
You don't have to glue that stuff in.
Exactly. That's why I'm going to actually just make my own custom headlight buckets so that these, snap in. Because on the 6.
Do those bezels come off if you want?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep, you have that.
Because I like painting I like dusting sometimes the lights are too bright, and I like to fog them out.
So these headlight round openings on this one, the 6 is they're over 1.5 inches in diameter.
Smokes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a bezel, a bucket, you know, that's got some depth to it because I got room, and then put these towards the back of that bucket. And they're gonna look, you know what? They're gonna look like regular headlights. I'm good with that. But
so you don't need the bezels then, because you're gonna have them embedded into something else.
Correct. Correct. Yeah,
Dude, if you could print a clear,
see, you just take that bezel off.
yes, I can see it in my mind already. So a clear, you know, I use the clear transparent PETG, but if I had a lens with a hole in it,
yep,
and you could just jam that in there, and especially the way I fog out my lenses, it diffuses the light, so it wouldn't look like you had a little tiny light in a big lens. It would diffuse it, and the whole thing would glow.
Bro, these damn things are so bright, brother.
The best thing, I like painting white on the back side of the lenses.
Whew.
Okay.
They're bright, bro. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Those are an Amazon special. Those are for like trailers. Those are like automotive lights. Jay Woody.
Woody, no. These are LEDs. They don't get hot at all. Yep. But like I said, for a pack of 10 red, pack of 10 white, and 10 amber for $19 and something, bring it. Because I'll start using these and all for all my headlights and taillights. Why would you not?
That's cool. That's cool.
Man. Yeah, man. So
and you might, you know, and sometimes with those you can luck out and they work as is, and otherwise you make them work and they're already in a housing. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I personally, if I were you, Ryan, I would try to use the black rubber gasket.
On the 10 scale, 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna look so good, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I just already know, like, the black stuff I did on this IJ, the 10 III mounting business, right now I'm using the ASA black, and that stuff's shiny, man. I can't stand it. But I'm using it because I got it. But the gray stuff looks awesome. It's all flat, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan does not like shiny. That's why I clear coat all of my bodies that I do, and I make them as shiny as I possibly can.
and then I can see everything.
And I now I'm looking at it. I got to repaint my diff covers too because they're starting to scratch up a little bit. I'm not okay with it. I got red showing through. Not okay with that.
Like, out of all the things that could bother you, that's hilarious.
Yep. Diff covers, they got to go. But yeah, no, I'm pretty stoked about getting this.
That looks good, dude. That's going to be bad to the bone.
So I'm gonna leave everything all black, but then I'm gonna print all my the side plates that mount on. I'm gonna do them all in white, and I don't know if I'm gonna paint them or not. Tell you the truth on this one.
In a way, bro, on these IJs, I definitely want to see what I get. That's why I'm building two. I already know. I'm gonna build one and not finish anything, and then I'll know after that one if I want to paint or not.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to paint anything, just take the screws out, take it apart, and paint it. let it dry, put it back on.
And you can finish the pieces. Like they're all flat. It should be fairly,
Straightforward.
it should be. I'm thinking about dipping these things in something and make them smooth and then just sand them a little bit. Like if I can quit sanding plastic, I would love to, and just sand the finish instead of the plastic. You know what I mean? Get something on them and smooth them out and be done, because the plastic will kill you eventually.
Dirty thirds. We are not brothers, man. We're not biological brothers. Are we brothers? Yes. Are we biological brothers? No.
No. I mean, way back, like Adam and Eve.
Or I could say by injection only. I don't know.
way back.
Way back. Yeah, man. Nah, it's good stuff, dude. So I'm just
That looks good.
working it out. With any luck at all, if we go out Sunday, there's a good possibility that this thing might be out ramming around.
Where are we going, brother?
I think we need to go to we need to either go to Kirk's house or we need to go to Bonnie.
Kirk's on the down low for easy peasy is not a bad idea, because I could work out the optic and get done with that stock run. I can take the Coyote out and get that done. What else performance wise do I want to run on his rocks?
I've got nothing other than my mullet truck, and that's it.
Well, you can help me run mine, bro, because that's part of the thing. Get to talk about it. Run this optic, man.
I'm in.
Run this optic. I may bring the brushless motor with me. I ain't even messing around. I'll change it right there on site.
Yeah. That's easy to do. Why not?
I got a receiver sitting here ready.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna clean up my countertop a little bit here. Jiminy crickets.
It was cool to have the FJ55 out the other day. I didn't get any footage on it. Bro, I'm liking that.
I'll sell it to you, bro.
Nah. Did you have an option on the fenders, or is that just what you get? Is that what they are?
Nah, that's what they are.
I like them that way. It reminds me of a Willys, bro.
But here's the thing, Ryan. You've got in the manual. The files. There are different. Let me think about this before I say it.
I know
the front fenders are the way that they are, but the plates that go, the cover plates, the bi-skin, I guess you call it. There's different versions of them.
It depends. I mean, I think the back side, isn't there a comp cut version on the back?
Yeah. No, you got to buy the files for the comp cut. It's a separate set of files.
I wouldn't want that anyway, because I like the arches.
Yeah. The only other thing that I think I want are the fenders for the back.
The flares?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have those. Those are a separate purchase too. So, yep. But I think I definitely want to have the fender flares on the back. I think it'll look better.
Yeah, I think throw inner fenders on before you make the decision.
Yeah, I could put them on the back probably.
You won't get them on the front, but you can get them on the back.
You've already got them on the front.
Exactly, because the tub.
The two separate fender pieces have the tub already built into it. But what sucks is I got to do some work on the tub on the back because it won't fit with the shock towers, and I'm not happy about that because I was hoping to be able to just not have to remove anything from that.
I'm going to see what I end up with there, because the 10 III challenge shouldn't be that much different than the 6. And I don't know how they've solved that on this yet. I'm not into those files yet. What scale is that? I mean, it's the SCX6.
Mm-hmm.
But what scale for real is that on a Jeep? I don't know.
So this one's a little different, guys, because I did the same thing
Probably quarter
on
scale.
I did the same thing on these files that I did when we did the Scout files.
That's
I wanted my width to be wider. So I figured out what my percentage of scale was from axle to axle, which was 100. I went 163%. There's another dude on YouTube that's got a pretty nice video of his. And he had commented that his was 161 and a half. So it's about, I think it's about, works out to about 3/4 of an inch. I'm about 3/4 of an inch longer. And I think I pretty much about really wanted to get where I wanted to be. But then the width and the height, I went 183 and 183. So I went a little wider because I wanted to be able to have half of my tire underneath the body. So, and it pretty much worked out exactly the way I wanted it to.
So at 163 for length, how narrow was the body? Were the tires sticking out completely?
Give me a minute. I'll tell you.
But as far as like scale, not scale for 3D printing, but scale. I mean, this little Willys they call 1/6 scale, but it's on a 10th scale RC model chassis. So these things are small in real life. I use my Bamboo software. Kelly uses Mesh Mixer or something.
I kind of, it depends on what I'm doing. I'll use Fusion 360 for certain things, and I'll use Mesh Mixer for other. Now, the one thing that I did with this to be able to find my scale where I wanted it to be, I actually spent like 3.5 hours building this kit on screen and then saving it so that way then
that way you can figure the wheelbase, because
do my wheelbase check. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you get these files, they're in pieces for the print.
Right.
So now some files they'll give you one, I call it a plug, but they'll give you one full body file where you can do this without having to combine it first. But Kelly had to like mock it up piece by piece so he could make a baseline to figure out how to scale it for the wheelbase.
Right.
And so now that he's already done the work at 163, I don't have to.
So what I did, well, it seems like I'm always the first one to do it. And then I figure out the scale and you and Kirk are like, what is it? We're going to print it. So here, I'll show you real quick.
But I want to know how skinny it was at 163 if you didn't make the 180 on the height and the width. Yours looks dynamite, though. I mean, it looks good. And if you didn't tell me you tweaked it, I wouldn't have known.
I'm going to try and do this, and it won't be very professional, but I'm going to switch and use my camera on my phone. All right, so you guys can see that now. So what I'm doing is, where is it? Here it is. So I'm going to bring over my full scale body. So this is what I put together in order to be able to, and where the dark shaded areas are, it's pretty much about where it was at for me to chop this to figure out what my scale needed to be.
Yeah.
Like what I've got in my
what's the plate size there?
My video. This is 300 by 300 by 300. This is on my Creality K1 Max.
Oh yeah, and the wheelbase of these things is what, like 300?
No, they're 490. Well, this is 495.3 for the SCX6. Anyway, so
okay.
So what I did is, let me get rid of that. So this is the one that I did to find my scale. So see, this is just the body, and I chopped it in Mesh Mixer like I show in my video. Let me get rid of this. So that way then I can scale this thing. And what I usually do is I'll take, oh, hang on a minute. I'll take and go in here and rotate this thing around. So it's sitting, sorry guys, I keep moving.
It's fine.
So it's sitting this direction. It's easier for me. So now going to the scale here, and then I uncheck the uniform scale because I'm doing things differently than what, I don't want this to be uniform scale, like I said. So this one is for my length. I changed this to 495.3. So that's my length. And then what I do is, so that's 162.56. So I just rounded that to 163.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
On the width, do the same 162.5 or whatever. And I'm curious what the width is.
163 on the width is 270.85.
Okay. I want to see what that looks like. The wheels, they stick out a bunch that way, but not all the way.
Yeah. It's going to kind of represent what your CJ looks like, really.
Yeah.
Your axial CJ. So 270.85. Alexa, 270.85 millimeters to inches. So
270.85 millimeters equals about 10.66 inches.
10.66. So write that down, Ryan. 10.2 or 10.66. And then if I change this to 183, you want to know what the difference was. Alexa, 304.08 millimeters to inches.
Just leave it millimeters. It's fine.
304.08 equals about 11.97 inches.
11.97. So I went from 10 inches, 660 to 11 inches, 9, whatever it was, 970.
All right. What was the millimeters?
304.08. 304.08 is where I'm at.
But it was 270.
Yeah, see, if I change this to 163, Alexa, shut up. So 270.85.
Call it 271. So
Yeah.
you're looking at 33 millimeter difference. When you start doing, listen, I'm all about imperial, but when they start, if you convert from millimeters, and then you've got inches with 0.66 in there, why?
Well, that's why I just round things to make it easier. I used to do like, the whole decimal stuff, but now I'm like,
you don't need to.
You're not going to see it. You're not going to see it,
If you stay with it's like math with letters in it. Why?
Right.
Why, people? So millimeters is my favorite for this stuff.
So it's 30,
because 30. I can look at 270.85 and 304.08 and know, okay, cool, that's like 33 millimeters. If I look at 10.66 and 11.97, my mind goes crazy and I want to die.
Right. So to answer some questions quick,
An inch 0.33. What's 0.33? A third of an inch? What the fuck is that?
so third of a micron. Hey, you're isosceles. Figure it out.
I will in millimeters.
So, what software did you use to scale the model? All I did for this was just threw it into Mesh Mixer, and because you can manipulate the files and move them around where you want, it's just super easy. I like doing that better than working in CAD for some of that stuff. So I just import the files, bring them in one at a time, put them where I want them, just build it there, and then once I get it where I want it, then I'll do the plane cut like what's in the video that I have on my YouTube channel, and then slice it right over the top of where the back axle is going to be and get rid of that back section, and then go do another plane cut at the front, rotate it so you can ghost out the front half of that right over the top of the axle, get rid of it, and then save that, and then bring that into your printer bed, and then you can scale like whatever you want. So if your wheelbase is 495.3, I just plug in 495.3 and it gives you your percentage of scale. Typically, you just use that for all three values, X, Y, and Z. But for some of these, I like to kind of get jiggy and just change things and make it what I want it to be. So that's why I went the 163 for the length, the 183 for the width, and then whatever you do for the width, you do the same typically for the height. So that's how I ended up where I'm at with this one.
When you do change those where they're not uniformly the same scale numbers, you have to be very cognizant of that when you're setting up your prints, so they're oriented that same way.
Right. And here's the thing. If you're really, really fluent in CAD, yeah, I've done this in Fusion. It's just I started this whole process a year and a half, 2 years ago in Mesh Mixer. I found that program by mistake. It's a dinosaur program, but it does work pretty good for certain things. So I get in there and just Einstein it out real quick and just keep moving on. So it works for me.
I drag it into wherever, either the Bamboo software or Tinkercad, and plot my points and do it. I do the same thing a different way. It's all the same.
Right.
You can either chop it off right at the center of your arch, which is a nice way to do it, on the front and the back, and then scale it up till you get your wheelbase. Boom, and then you just use those numbers on every print, on every file you print. And I've also there's a measuring tool that I've also just plotted the point in the center and done it, which is in essence the same thing. But it's nice when the body is one file. Kelly had to put this thing together to be able to do that.
Well, now I have that, right? So we can print these things out and figure out our scale real quick for anything now.
What'd you say you're doing? 163.5?
For the 6, it's 163. 163 for the length of it, and then the height and the width is 183.
I think I'll leave it alone.
Yeah, I mean, perfect. You and I like to be different, I mean, I get it.
Well, then I don't have to worry about the orientation and whatever.
Oh, yeah, that didn't,
Well, some of the parts aren't familiar, like, to me, what they are. So it's like, which way, which way is it supposed to be?
Oh, yeah. Nah,
and it's still within reason. So like the 304, man, that's about as wide as the Scout. And the Scout basically, I mean, there's a little fender flare on it too, which I'm not taking into account. But the Scout almost covers the wheels up.
These Mickeys are wider than the other tires. And so that's partly the reason why I did what I did on this. I did the same thing on the Scout. and I'm literally, the body is exactly right over the center line of these tires, and that's where I like to live.
That's
I
nice.
like that look, and that's why I get kind of Einsteinish with it and go, I'm gonna do these parts, differently, so that way I can do a rise and run different,
Yeah, it's all
and
good.
it works.
Yeah, it's all good.
Hey Chris, where's the doghouse at on that K5 Blazer? Did you get those files printed out yet? Okay. He sent me some pictures a little bit ago. I saw the K5 sitting there without the doghouse.
Pete, you've missed it all, bro.
Pete, what up, dude? I sent Pete pictures of what I was doing last night.
Bro, the big IJ is going to be sick. I may have to do one. I'm doing a little one right now.
I might actually just print one out. Shh, don't tell Pete. Shh. I might print one out and just ship it to him.
I'm telling you. I don't
Don't
think he'd
tell
say
Pete.
no. The thing about the IJ is I think you can get away without doing a ton of finish work. Just let it ride.
Yeah. It's in beast mode, man. Why not? Dude, Pete, you're here, man. Check this out, bro. I put my Mickeys on this.
Put your hernia belt on and show us. Come on. That's so nice. Need to find who's got the 7-slot grill file.
Oh, I knew you were gonna go there. Damn it. Why don't you buy it and send it to me? Because you know what? You gotta buy it.
Somebody have it? Who has it?
Yeah, there's
Harley?
Nah, it's not Harley. There's another dude. I found it. I don't know if
I think I may
still
have to have
or
it.
not.
I'm so stupid.
Dude, yeah, I knew
My
you were gonna
Michigan
say
has
that.
the 7-slot.
I knew you were gonna say that, bro.
The new
I
Michigans
knew it.
do not have the 7-slot Jeep grill, but mine does.
I knew you were gonna do this to me. I want to be different. I'm gonna stay with the 5.
That's cool. I think it'd be funny if I'd like to. We talked about this a little bit on the Scout, but I ended up I tweaked your scale just a little, but stayed relative on the Scouts. But
Yeah.
I may do this Jeep uniform and see what they look like together. Different. It will be hard to tell. You know what I mean?
Well, what was the difference in width? It was 10. If you do yours just right straight out of the files,
The difference in width is like 33 millimeters or something.
just over an inch and a quarter difference in width from what you'll print versus what I'm doing. And if I would have went stock, yeah, my Mickeys would have been pretty much just about sticking completely out of this.
So my stuff, I have all my links spun out. I feel like my trucks are almost a little bit long. I feel like I'm always a little longer than you already.
You're at 501 something.
Exactly. So if I scale for that,
I think you need to be
that'll
7%.
make me wider anyway.
You need to be 7% longer than what I am. Your chassis is 7% longer when you're figuring out the files to print. It was 7%.
You 7% the measurement, or you 7% the scale?
7% scale.
Really?
Yep.
I think that's the wrong answer. I would think it would be the measurement.
It was 7%. 7% scale, because that's 7%. Your measurement of the 501 and whatever it is versus my 495.3, it's 7% different on the scale. See, he's going to try to prove me wrong, but I'm right.
Isn't it 5? Or 6? Yeah.
Whatever it is. It's percent, though. It's percentage of scale. All right, there you go. Let's see. Oh, that's for the headlight buckets.
Do you remember the numbers on the Scout?
If I had my old computer sitting here,
I feel like I was just like 6 higher on the scale number to get my length what it needed to be.
It was 5, 6, or 7%.
Which isn't that
On the scale.
1%? Isn't that 1% if it's 500 and you're getting 5 more millimeters?
Hold on. No.
It doesn't matter.
Nah, I'm curious now.
Anyway, regardless, we work it out, man. It's always looking good.
Two monitors sitting here ain't enough. Let's put a third one up here. Because what I do is I keep track of whenever I print something, I have a file on my computer. I keep track of what the sizes are, like the percentage.
Boy,
well, I do just because.
I'm glad you do.
Let's see. So I don't know if I have yours in here. SCX6 International Scout. The X was 171.9, Y was 203.54. You were at 207.54 if I remember right. So you were 5% bigger. 203.54%, and then the Z was 171.9. So we went 203.54 long by 171. I did 171.9 wide and 171.9 tall.
And what I do?
This gives 13.5 inch width for scale purposes. Actual full scale is 203.54. Yeah. So I think you were 5% bigger than me.
Yeah, I think it was only like, 5 or 6 bigger each way.
Yes, all 3.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that's what it is.
It's written down somewhere on a scrap piece of paper in the landfill somewhere.
So you know how you told me that, and you're right, but it took me 3 or 4 times to figure it out by printing the whole side. Remember we talked about that when we first started doing this? We'd print the body panels, and just so we could be like put them together and go, damn it, I got it wrong. I gotta go bigger. So the Land Rover, my orange and gray Land Rover, I printed those out at 148% scale. And I went and did my mesh mix deal.
153.
154.
Ha! Dude. That's
154.
pretty close for guessing.
So that's 154. Yeah, this little like file I'm looking at is kind of like the SCX6, or well, it's kind of like the SCX6 body Bible, really, for us.
How much on average does a set of print files cost? $25 to $30.
So I've got your Tremors truck in here, the SCX6 at a 501 millimeter wheelbase, and you printed that at 155.42%.
Some of these numbers I remember. I remember 151.45 for the little Travelall. And it was like 118 or something for the Willys wagon. And I think it was 251 for the Big travel
Hmm.
But I don't
Yeah,
write it down.
So like the VW Bug for my 6, that one is I've got the wild paint job on. That ended up being 486%. That file was the biggest joke ever.
Dude, the facets, bro. I mean,
oh yeah,
what a nightmare.
Horrible. Horrible. Absolute disaster. Absolute disaster.
And then you luck out sometimes. Like, you printed off a Willie's wagon, you're not a fan of it, but those files are amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I would make a big one if I wanted something top heavy on purpose.
But you know what though? The 6s, they ride different,
They do. They do.
You should print one out. It'd be like putting a school bus on a 6.
Do it again. Make a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I'd cut the arches out in the software this time if I do.
Where is that Willie's wagon? Did I not put that in here?
I think mine needs to be on the chassis again and sell us some again. It's a good trail truck, but it's too top heavy.
Yeah, I don't have the.
I think there's a way to. There's got to be a way to shell that roof a little bit, or I could have printed the roof with like less infill or something. Pete, sick.
There you go, bro.
Bruh.
Now I don't have to hear you snore. Perfect.
Oh, don't tell him he'll renege on his invitation. I don't know if I snore because I'm sleeping during that.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
I mean, who knows? I'm fat enough to have maybe the apnea, but if it's going to take me in my sleep, you can bring it. I'm not wearing no Darth Vader mask to go to bed. I'm sorry,
bro.
I'll die first.
I'm there with you, honestly. I know there's time Bree wakes up and she wakes me up. She's like, "Hey, you quit breathing." I'm like, "Sweet."
That's what happens that's what happens to the guys.
Right.
I mean, it's just part of nature. It's right.
Oh, here they are. Bro, I found it on Umagine. There's like 2,
7
4,
slots?
6, 8. There's 9 different options for printable grills. Yes, and they all have 7 slots.
Let's go. Let's go. This IJ project, I'm telling you, I'm going to be into. I'm already $120 on screws. I haven't done anything. Anyone building an IJ, hit me up for the screw kit. I'm telling you. I only need 20 of each size, and I got to buy 100 of each size to get them.
Oh my gosh.
Let me know, bro. I'm selling screw kits for the IJ. 10 scale.
Screw kits. There it is, bro.
Why would you do square lights on purpose? I'm sorry.
Well, because unfortunately, Jeep had
I know
a model with the square lights.
So which roundies do I like? I think the ones on the left or the second from right.
You like the JL or the CJ?
TJ and CJ. The JL's okay. I kind of, in a weird way, don't love the circle coming into the grill, but it's okay. I mean, the CJ does the same thing, but I like the CJ because you got the extra little marker lights. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah, my JK
CJ's okay.
My JK had the little round lights underneath. I don't know.
Little extra messing around on that bottom CJ offering, though. I kind of like.
I mean, as long as these things apparently they say compatible with IJ, hopefully they got the little mounting bracket or the little mounting pins on the back, so it just snaps right into place.
I bet they do.
I don't know, but anyway, so that's it, bro. There it is,
bro. That's happening. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not a rivet counter, but I am. Like on the
Yeah, you
planes,
are.
they better look right, but I'm not counting rivets.
Yeah, and they better fly right too, because if they don't, he's going to tell you.
I mean, yeah.
And
So
then the fastback hardtop is what I want, bro.
I don't think they have a regular boxy one. So I think the fastback's the only full top you can get, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but that Cherokee, Dad, that makes sense. The 95 Cherokee, your Cherokee, that Cherokee was awesome. Yeah, those have square lights.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
YJs and newer Jeeps, it makes sense.
I don't know why
Got
they
an
put
old
square
school
lights.
looking IJ putting square lights on it seems funny. But dude, on the Cherokee, totally all day.
I like some of these other side panel kits they got too.
You see any full doors? I want full doors.
Yeah, there's full doors.
I'm gonna make a big old driver for it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my own little ugly face on my driver and put him in there.
Dude, take that driver guy I got and throw your head on it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Dude, that fully articulated guy for the CJ, whether you make him articulate or not, it's nice to have a fully posable dude that's already sitting down. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I've got him in all kinds of rigs right now, dude. I have printed that dude off huge.
They got doors. They got the doors left and right, 40% off right now, $9.
Send me the link. You said you didn't want doors, but send me the link, G. I already have an open CJ. So I honestly want to play with the files and see if I can make that roof work on the CJ, to be honest with you. That'd be cool.
Here you go, bro. Coming your way.
They discontinued that. It's too good. Thanks. Awesome. Full doors. Yes.
And then here, I'll send you this too.
What, the grills?
Yeah.
Holla at your boy.
Because I know you will not print yours out with 5 slots.
I already did, and it's like some kind of sacrilege. I'll show you. I'm just ripping through the files and just printing off just everything right now, and I'll go back and
what else do you want for your little IJ? You want some pink fur dice too?
Come on.
They got Jeep pink fur dice on here.
Look.
Yeah, you better toss that in the garbage trash.
Come on.
Actually, save that. I'll use it for my 10th scale one when I do one.
I'll have a box of parts. I'm like I said, I'm making more than one of these IJs. This first one will be maybe open concept and the wrong grill, and then I'll make the right one for me.
I do like the flat back tailgate better than the one that comes with the files.
Oh man, is that an add-on too?
Oh yeah.
Gun. I could have had a real Jeep for what I'm going to end up having in this. $120 worth of screws. Be a damn break. I'm telling you. That's why I'm building more than one IJ, because I'm going to have the screws.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to buy these files. I want this. I want this right here.
What is it?
Bro, look at this. I don't even know why I'm showing you this, because you'll be like, yep, I'm doing that. Look at that.
No, I don't like it.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
How are you going to do that with a box back?
What do you mean?
Well, there'll be a big hole.
Box back on.
Yeah, and there'll be a big hole over the tailgate.
I'll put a cargo net over it.
That little tiny sliver.
Or I just take the top off and put that tailgate on when I want to drive it with the top off.
I mean, that's the thing, man. Just unscrew it and you can do it.
But
That's the beauty of these.
I do like this though, however. That ain't bad either.
Whatever makes it look more like a Jeep is what I'm into.
Jeeps, dude, this right here, nickel and dimes you like a real Jeep does.
Just empty every pocket.
Yep. Dude, when I had my Jeep, it was nonstop. Here you go, check this out, bro.
That's more like it. Yeah, there's some bumper options too, which are nice.
Yeah.
Dad's Cherokee was zippy, bro. It was like a 5-speed or something. Stick.
Pete, you can't be worse than Tom. Ha! It's funny.
That's what the beard's for. It's a noise filter. Just strap it up over my face.
When I started looking at, the options for these things, I cannot believe what people have done for these IJs.
It's only gaining in popularity, and it kind of hit strong already. The fact that they're able to be on multiple platforms is, I think, just super smart. And then the modularity, come on. You can really change it with just designing.
Bro, they even have bolt-in floorboards.
Come on.
There you go.
The mats. You mean the mats? Mats?
Here, I'll send you the link.
4.0 5-speed is what Dad's Cherokee was.
Oh, a 4-liter 5-speed? That was a great motor.
Fast.
Dude, the 4-liters were the best motors ever that
I used to borrow that
Chrysler ever did.
From time to time, and it could get in it from what I've been told.
There you go, bro. There's your floorboards.
Come on.
Yep. You'll but way we're going right here, you'll be Jeep broke by midnight.
Doesn't it come with floorboards already?
We'll have you Jeep broke, man. No, does not.
How is that going to work with the 10 III?
Well, because maybe I don't know. You need to read in the fine print, I suppose.
BS410 and the VRD. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think these things actually do fit better on those probably. But whatever.
Bro, they even have 3D printable cargo net that actually looks pretty good.
I think if I was doing a net, I would just want a net.
Yeah. I do like the carbon fiber look on the sides. Oh man, look at this, bro. Actually, I'm gonna send you this link. Look at the carbon fiber on this. Nah, people here want to see this.
See it show.
What am I doing? This is crazy. I gotta stop doing this because otherwise I'm gonna be. Bro, look at that carbon fiber on that.
It's not for
blue.
It's not for me.
The carbon fiber, I think it looks sweet.
Not me. Too much texture.
Too much texture? Yeah.
It might look okay without the net on it. I think I was just overloaded with the texture.
Going Jeep shopping. All right. Well, I've had a long day and tomorrow's going to be probably just as long, if not longer. So I'm probably going to say adios and bail out of here on you guys.
Yeah, man, it's about that time.
Matt and Josh are on over there, probably having a cocktail. And
we went from 20K to 8K like that at 9.
Oh, yeah.
20K. What do you mean? 20 kids, 8 kids. Y'all kids.
That's right.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna keep on working this IJ, dude. And Yeah, I think I might make a couple. Need to make friends with those dudes at Vanquish. I'd like to do one on a VS410, but I'm not going to use my VS410 to do it because all that bolt-on derp and rock rail and skids are too good to not use. You know what I mean? And it's a stout. Come on.
Yeah, nah. I mean, again, it comes down to what you always say. When you 3D print a body and you put it on a chassis, leave it alone. Don't take it off and try to put something else on, because then you're changing shit and it's a pain in the butt.
Well, dude, the same thing. If I decided to use the H10 axles to do an IJ,
Yep.
now I'm buying VS410 rails, and I would have all of the other stuff left over doing nothing, which means
leave it alone.
I would then need to buy H10 axles to make it whole again. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was the only thing missing. So it's like, if you want H10 axles, buy them by the piece and build them.
Right. Yep.
Harley's got the files to let that servo stay on the axle and work. But you know what? What's the benefit of the H10 axles? You get the cool steering mechanism. Okay, fine. But it's a little wider, maybe. That's easy to do with axle extensions or deep dish bead locks.
Yep.
So it's like you can make it happen without having to cannibalize whatever. Like, I got the Porgin files all ready for this. I'll get the stock run done, and then this is going to be Ramsified. I'm changing the tires, and these tires are going to go on some trail truck I never run, is what's going to happen. And I'll do what I do. This kit is neat. I can't wait to get in there and change the motor and stuff. But I mean, the H10 axles are pretty sweet, without a doubt. But I'm leaving them on the H10.
Yeah. Yep. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone, homie.
Yep.
Speaking of, man, I'm going to hang out with homie and eat some dinner.
Yeah, I need to do the same thing. So, yep. All right. Sounds good.
Let's do it then. We're going to roll.
Let's go.
See you next week. Let me know anybody building an IJ for real. I will have the screws. Hundreds of them.
God.
Hundreds of them.
I'm just looking forward to my white side panels I put on with my little black flatheads.
Bro,
it's just, I'm going all white and black on this.
Make a good note of the screws you're using, because if I do a 6, I'm going to have to do that too.
They're too late. I've already started putting it together. I just put the screws in, look and see how long they are, and I'm like, yep, that'll work.
Are they 4 millimeter, 5 millimeter? What are they?
5.
5?
Yep.
Jeez. Would 4 work?
Nope.
Too skinny?
Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
Let me ask you this.
Those are 5 millimeter bolts holding in my 2 shift selectors. Yeah, bro.
What's up, Hanger 11? So you think 4s would work if you didn't stretch the other 2 axes?
Probably. Maybe.
I bet it would.
Probably.
It's crazy what it does to the holes when you stretch.
Yeah.
How do they look on yours? The recessed tapers.
Depends on which way they're oriented. So the ones that are from the top down are a little bit
long,
elongated, because I'm different this way than sideways. The ones that are on the side, they're perfect.
Let's see. Any insight on why Horizon lowered prices of radios, planes, etc.? I think it's something that everybody's doing a little bit of probably these days. I have to, they consolidated California warehouse. is no longer a thing. So I think they're moving inventory, just like all businesses, trying to move inventory, create cash flow, keep the whole thing going. I don't really have anything specific, but I'm always glad to see, there's sales all the time, and more so lately than I think we've always had seen from them. But now you've got price reductions that are there to stay. Not a deadline like on some promotions where it's a sale and you better get in before the 20th, let's say. Now you've got just price reduction on a ton of stuff. Dude, there's $200 off on the SCX6s. And I think part of that is if the tariffs have decreased and not so crazy, they're passing that along. I don't know.
All right, brother. I'm gonna take my dog out. He's ready to go. So
catch it on the replay. Check out the rest of the videos. We were able to get out and run with me and Kelly and Pete, the new Toyota 1987 SR5 that just released and just came back in stock. Link in the description to my A-Main, my Horizon affiliate links that help support the channel. Of course, there's channel memberships, but I don't do jack for exclusive stuff. So you're only joining the channel memberships if you think Kelly's cute. All right, y'all. Fred, we're just in time to split, brother. We're out of here.
Bye.
Hanger Rats forever. 3 later. You're too good to be forgotten. We will see you next time. Go check out a video. Leave a comment, man. The SR5 Toyota video did good for us over here. Go keep on it. Check it out. We had fun. It's not like a regular product review. There was 3 guys hamming it up, having a good time. Zip tie certified. It's going to make you cry.
That's right.
Let's go. We'll see you in the next one. Be looking out for the stock run on this, and then I'm going to get after it with different motor, change the wheels up, and I've already got the 3D print files to dress this up and make it look like the Origin, otherwise known as the Porigin, because there's no way I'm dropping 35 hundo on a rig.
You don't have the money because you're going to spend it all on Jeep parts.
Bro, I've never had a real vehicle cost me more than 3,500. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. You need that Porigin because you're going to spend all your money on IJ parts.
That's okay. I'm going to sell IJs. Hit me up, info@pilotryanmedia.com. If you want a rig or a build, I like building them. I don't have to drive them. You want to build, I'll do it. You want an IJ, I'll make you one.
If you want to know how to scale something, hit me up.
Kelly's got a video on it already, and we talk about it like once a week. I have a UMX Viper with a stuck rudder. The linear servo seems to work fine. I'm wondering if those rods can get caught on stuff. I tried product support, but they want me to pay to ship it to service center. Well, if you don't know what the problem is, that makes sense that they would want it back. If you can troubleshoot it and figure out what it is, it's a little easier then to just like provide the parts necessary to remedy that from support agencies like that. Great live tonight. Thank you so much. It's all right, Fred, man. I knew you were busy. I got to get with Fred on binding up that mint julep. Fred got the mint julep, I think, today.
Sweet.
Bro, I've taped the snot out of that box, bro. I taped it so bad he had to comment on it. He's like, "What do I owe you for tape?"
Oh, jeez. Oh,
$555. Yeah, man. It depends where with the way the stuff works at support, it depends on where you bought it. Like if it's within 30 days and you bought it from them, sometimes you can get a label. If you got it somewhere else, yeah, you got to pay to send it in. but they ship it back to you and it doesn't cost you. If you can figure out what's wrong with it, though, that's a little easier. It's when it's a mystery. It's like, oh yeah, well, try that and see. I mean, here's the deal: if the servo moves, it moves.
Okay.
If the rudder's stuck, that's, what happens when the rudder is not connected to the rods. When removing the rods, it doesn't get stuck. Yeah, man, I'd just be making sure those rods are able to move freely, however they're mounted. I don't know if they're running through tubes or what. Because it's kind of like the servo either works or it doesn't. If the rudder moves free when it's not hooked up to the linkage, then it's got to be something mechanical on the way the rods move.
Hey, I'm a bolt. I'll see you
All right,
guys
brother.
later.
See you later. Yeah, I'm
Have
out.
a good week, everybody.
Guys, we'll see you. Hit us up in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now. Yeah, this isn't the place for that. I don't know. It depends on your agent and what's going on, where you bought it from, and all that stuff. Yeah. All right. Later.